Hey everybody, Scott Mayboy here, your financial Sherpa. Trying to neaten up. It's a little bit of a casual day here at the office. Excuse me. So, hope you're all doing well today. Just read an article, did an online video session about who's your biggest creditor, primarily in retirement. Yesterday on the beach, I did a video, and that had to do with whether you should pay off your mortgage, pay off your car loan, is borrowing money good or bad? But one of the things that, I always talk about managing risk. Tax risk is one of your largest, biggest, most unmanageable risks for most people's retirement. And the reason for that is if you're saving in a deferred retirement account, a 401k, a 403b, an IRA, you have a creditor, whether you acknowledge it or not, and that is Uncle Sam. So if you're 50 years old, 40 years old, 20, 30 years from now, you go ahead and retire, whatever you have in that account, whether it's $100,000 or $1 million, some portion of that is Uncle Sam's. You have no way around that. And the problem is, or what I find very scary, is you don't know what percentage that is. You can't sit here today, April 19th, 2018, and say, I'm going to retire in 20 years, and X percentage of my account belongs to the government. So I get a kick out of, and this is why it's related to yesterday's video, people struggle to pay off their mortgage before they retire. They want to pay off their credit cards. They want to be debt-free, no car loans, no credit cards, no mortgage. That's all great. And then I look at their account, and it's in a 401k from their previous employer, and guess what? Your biggest debt quantitatively is on that 401k, is on that IRA, is on that 403b. And the hardest part is you don't know how much you owe. You know what you owe the bank on your mortgage. You know what your car payment is. You know the balance on your credit cards. But guess what? You don't get to know how much you owe the government until the day you start taking money out. Then they'll tell you how much it's going to be. And that is insane. I can't say it enough. Carrying that debt load, an unquantifiable debt load into retirement, is one of the biggest risks people have. You can invest conservatively, you can not worry about market risk, but that tax risk that's coming. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, when you turn 70 and a half under current law, it's called an RMD, required minimum distribution. When you turn 70 and a half, you have to take a distribution from your account if it's a deferred tax plan, such as a 401k. If you don't, there is a 50% penalty on the amount you should have taken, plus the taxes you owed. So you end up with 10%, 20%, 30%, whatever you want to call it. But just it got me thinking that there was a connection to yesterday's video, so I figured I'd jump on. Give that some thought. Your biggest tax lien is what you owe the government in your retirement, and I can show you why that's a bad idea and how to correct that, because my plan's tax-free in many cases. So up to you, but be aware of that Uncle Sam coming for that big chunk of your retirement plan, and let's have a conversation about how we can change that. Hope you all having a great day. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.